powerful protagonists, endless admirers, and epic battles. What more could you ask for? Where today we're counting down the top 10 harem anime featuring an overpowered main character. If you love action-packed stories with a touch of romance and comedy, this list is for you. Let's dive in. 10. Absolute Duo. Individuals who can materialize weapons from their soul are called blazers, and they attend Koryu Academy High School in order to harness their abilities. Each student is required to partner with another, in the hopes that one day, the pair can attain the power of absolute duo. Toru Kokono hopes to attend this academy in order to gain power after his sister and friends were slain by a mysterious man. However, at the opening ceremony, he is forced to duel against the person sitting next to him, with the loser being expelled. As Toru prepares to give the match his all, it is not a weapon that manifests from his soul, but a shield, an irregularity which catches the attention of a foreign student named Julie Sigtuna. 9. Campioni. The gods of the world are not myths or legends. They exist, unbeknownst to humans, fighting their battles and laying waste to land and life. People perceive the fights of such heretic gods as inexplicable natural disasters they cannot escape. 16-year-old high school student Garu Kusanagi travels to Italy at the request of his grandfather to return a particular tablet to an acquaintance for safekeeping. Garu does not expect to get drawn into a battle between two heretic gods alongside Erica Blandelli, a self-proclaimed witch fighting to protect people. Fortunately, he manages to defeat the god of war in mortal combat and becomes a Campioni, or God Slayer, whose duty is to fight heretic gods to save humanity. Garu's new status as a Campioni attracts a bevy of gods who wish to challenge him and a band of devout followers, mostly women, who are willing to aid him in his battles. Campioni. Matsuro Wano Kamigami to Kamigoroshi no Mao follows Garu as he tackles dueling deities in a conflict between heaven and earth. The hidden dungeon only I can enter. Despite his noble title, Noirnostalgia is at the bottom of the social hierarchy. Because of this, his fellow nobles oppress him and treat him like garbage. However, he possesses a rare yet powerful ability to communicate with the great sage, an oracle who grants Noir the answer to absolutely anything. After failing to secure a job as a librarian, Noir decides to join the Hero Academy. He knows he must become stronger to enter the institution. The great sage advises him to explore a hidden dungeon deep within the mountains. There, Noir meets Olivia's servant, a beautiful yet enchained maiden trapped within the labyrinth. Olivia bestows upon Noir a set of ridiculously powerful skills that grants him virtually total control over reality. Naturally, there is a catch. Every time Noir attempts to use his powers, his life points decrease, putting his life at risk. To replenish his energy, he must give in to worldly pleasures such as kissing his childhood friend. With his newfound powers, Noir begins his journey as a student in the Hero Academy, meeting new acquaintances and helping them through the dire situations ahead. 7. Armed Girls Machiavellism. When Ecchi Coexistence Academy converted from all-girls to a co-ed model, the female students were so concerned about male misbehavior that they armed themselves. Now the school is ruled by the lovely but lethal Supreme Five Swords, and the boys are forced to dress and act like girls or suffer the razor-sharp points of the sword's anger. Unfortunately for the swords, new transfer student Fudo Nomura thinks that sounds like a total drag, and he might just have the martial arts chops and rapier wit needed to slash through the sword's defenses and carve a new niche for himself in their feisty feminine hearts. It's a whole new kind of slice of life high school drama, extra heavy on the slice, as one bad boy meets some very dicey girls in Armed Girls Machiavellism. 6. See Superscript 3. Haruaki Yachi is a high school boy and naturally resistant to curses. His father, Hanatsu, sends him cursed instruments called worse to try to break this. One day, Haruaki receives a black cube from Hanatsu. During the night, he encounters a naked silver-haired girl stealing rice crackers. She is the human form of the black cube, an instrument of torture called Fear in Cube. Haruaki and the girl Fear fight together against other worse instruments and their owners using Fear's 32 mechanisms of torture. 5. Aria the Scarlet Ammo. In response to the worsening crime rate, Japan creates Tokyo Beauty Eye High, an elite academy where Beauty Eye or armed detectives hone their deadly skills in hopes of becoming mercenary-like agents of justice. One particular Beauty Eye is Kinji Toyama, an antisocial and curt sophomore dropout who was once a student of the combat-centric assault division. Kinji now lives a life of leisure studying logistics in order to cover up his powerful but embarrassing special ability. However, his peaceful days soon come to an end when he becomes the target of the infamous Beauty Eye killer and runs into an emotional hurricane and outspoken prodigy of the highest rank, Aria Holmes Kanzaki, who saves Kinji's life and demands that he become her partner after seeing what he is truly capable of. 4. So I can't play H. On the surface, Ryusuke Kaga is the token perverted teenager, spending his days ogling women and indulging in erotic reveries. Because of this, Ryusuke is ostracized by his classmates. Only his childhood friend Mina Okura knows that behind his lecherous persona lies a compassionate boy who has sworn to be chivalrous to girls, believing they are treasures that must be protected. One fateful day, Ryusuke runs into Lise-era Restall, a soul reaper hailing from a noble family, whose primary objective in the human realm is to locate a magically potent person known as the One. In order to fuel her movement with magic, she decides to form a provisional contract with Ryusuke, to use his sexual desires as a source of energy. Carrying out this peculiar arrangement with Lise-era, Ryusuke encounters many disparate individuals, but also learns of the intriguing yet dark secrets surrounding his world. 3. Mother of the Goddess Dormitory. 12-year-old Kosher Nagumo's life suddenly goes downhill when his father abandons him after their house burns down. Left to fend for himself, Kosher collapses on the street, but an eccentric woman named Minoru Wachi takes pity on him and brings him to the female dormitory, Megamirayu. After learning of Kosher's situation, Minoru, who happens to be the temporary manager, invites him to become Megamirayu's official dormitory mother. However, what awaits him are the dorm's residents, each with their own wacky shenanigans. Like the androphobic yet gentle Atina Satome, the feminine tomboy Kiriya Senchu, and Minoru herself, whose recklessness knows no bounds when it comes to science. Despite this, Kosher does his best to fulfill the duties of this crazy new life. 2. The Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einherjar. Some urban legends are best left untested. Yudo Suu gets more than he bargained for when he joins his childhood friend Mitsuki Shirmoya in testing out an urban legend. When he uses his phone to take a picture of himself with the local shrine's divine mirror, he is whisked off into another world, one heavily steeped in the lore of the Old Norse myths. Using his knowledge gained from school and from his solar-powered smartphone, he has the chance to bring the Wolf Clan, the same people who cared for him, to prominence, all while earning the adoration of a group of magic-wielding warrior maidens known as the Einherjar. 1. Tsukimiki Moonlit Fantasy. As part of a mysterious contract agreed upon by a goddess and his parents years ago, Makoto Misumi finds himself sent to another world to meet the goddess and become the hero. However, the deity deems Makoto to be hideous, refusing to even lay eyes upon him, and revokes his heroic title, disdainfully giving him the ability to understand all languages except the human language as compensation. The goddess drives Makoto off to the farthest edges of the wasteland, far from human civilization. Due to the disparity between Earth and this new world, Makoto's inherent physical and magical capabilities awaken, making him extremely powerful. He meets various demi-humans and mythical beings who all end up being captivated with his characteristics and join Makoto in building a new community where all of them can peacefully coexist. Nevertheless, despite this success, Makoto still yearns to meet fellow humans. In a world where the goddess herself has barred him from interacting with his kind, it is up to Makoto and his companions to fulfill his desire, and perhaps reform society along the way. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 harem anime with an overpowered main character. Which one is your favorite? Did we miss any hidden gems? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more anime content. See you in the next video.